Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Leo weekly money and career reading from September 22nd to the 28th, 2025. Leos, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Leo's weekly money and career, September 22nd to the 28th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Be on the lookout on the here out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of September. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. Leo Sun, Moon, Rising Venus. What do we need to know for this upcoming week? For the sign of Leo, September 22nd to the 28th, money and career. For the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus. What do we need to know? What are the messages here for this upcoming week for the sign of Leo, money and career? Leo. All right, Leo, let's see what we got. What messages do we have for this upcoming week for money and career? King of Wands, right off the bat. There you are, Leo, in all your glory. Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, the Empress, the Fool, Five of Cups, and Page of Wands. Seems like you're stuck in your mind, not finding the options, not finding your way out, not quite knowing what to do. You're either stuck between two financial options or two directions, or you're not seeing reality, seeing the problems, seeing what is going on, so you can make that decision. You're at a crossroads. What's it going to be? Where do you want to go? What direction is this going to be? Just sort of like that indecisiveness, that stalemate. But again, it can also be about a denial of avoiding a choice, of avoiding a situation, of avoiding confrontation, or wanting to dive in and seeing reality. You have an offer here, or the opportunity to move forward on a project, on your idea, to develop something, or to be part of a group, a committee, a team. You're dreaming of this. This is your dream. This is either your passion. This is something you really want to be part of, you really want to do. I've had this urge to do this. The energy that I have right now, it's like this is my passion. This is who I am. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. These are the people I want to work with. Or this is the subject I want to be in, right? Very, very passionate between the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Sort of thinking, but idolizing it, or dreaming it, or romanticizing this subject, job, career situation, business. But it is a passion. It feels like there's a passion there. But there's also a choice of, now you can be partnering up with someone. The Lovers can be collaborating, partnering, business partner. But it's also a choice of who you want to be, who you want to be in the job, right? What your values are, what your belief system is. Making a financial choice. Again, maybe a shared income or partnership, but there's sort of like a conflict of harmony and a conflict over money, or conflict over ideology or ideas with a partner, or with you and yourself over money. Like, this is about profit, this is about money, I need to make money, I need to be successful, but at the same time, I have values. So is this value not just profit, or is it profit over value? And I think that is the decision you need to make. And I don't think that's the only decision, but that's the philosophical decision, what you're feeling inside. Do I want value over profit? Do I want profit over value? What's my choice? But at the same time, you have to pick a direction, or choose an option, or choose a job or financial option. And I feel like one sways more to profit and one sways more to value. Not everything is in your control. The job you're starting, or this new beginning, or this powerful financial opportunity, or creative, entrepreneurial business, or this green light to start a venture, is not all in your control. It is also, something that needs to be transformed. You have to go through chaos, transformation, accept the chaos, accept the changes, adapt to new, to be able to situate yourself in that job, in those responsibilities, in that business, whatever it means for you. I think that here with this Ace of Wands, there's this sudden realization, this sudden sort of eureka moment of mental ignition, right? This flash of insight where finally you're seeing clear, finally you're understanding, finally you know how you're going to move forward, or what you're going to choose, or what's it going to be, and who you are, and how do you want to represent, and how you're transforming your career and success. Do you have the support? I feel like people around you are supporting you, will support your decision, will support your business decision, or your career change, or I don't feel like it's a career change or a career rebirth. However, it's accepting changes that are out of your control, that no matter what we have to go through, no matter what, it's going to happen. It's fated. It needs to happen. It needs to change for you to be able to move forward in your passion, or this dream that you have. And while this transition happens, while this chaos, these changes happen, it's important to understand that, some forces are beyond our control, and how we see things, perceive things. We need to adapt to them. And how we do that is a conscious choice. So whatever's outside of our control is just happening. We can't do anything about it. But the choice to be in it in a certain way, or to avoid it, or to embrace it, or to adapt to it, or sort of triage what is important for us and what is not, or what we believe in or what is not, or what is for profit or what is for gain or what is for value. Those are the choices that we have. We have those conscious choices to make, learning to accept and sort of coexist with uncertainty, and accepting the change and accepting the chaos and staying flexible. Flexibility is key here, and it's also rewarding. The pivot time is there, but also adjusting and learning from change rather than resisting or feeling that we need to stay always in our same lane, make our money the same way, and we're owed this and we're due this. And that's the way it's always been, so that's the way it has to continue. Or we get resentful. No, these are conscious choices within these chaotic changes. Here you are on the other side of the tunnel, nurturing yourself, nurturing your ideas, creating a business, creating something, making money, or with your ideas, with your creativity, but it goes beyond just material abundance, right? It's about you, yourself, life itself, and nurturing not only the physical world, but also your emotions and your creative expressions. Nurturing can be both a source of strength and power, understanding, creating, and there you are, moving forward outside of your comfort zone, getting out of certain obligations, but really, really believing in yourself, in going on this new adventure. It's moving forward with an open heart and embracing the unknown, free of the constraints of, the fear of judgment and all of that. It's time to step into the world with curiosity and optimism and a whole new sense of adventure. So trust the process, even if it's not quite clear yet, and even if you've been disappointed, and even if it has just started and you feel a little disappointed because things should go so much faster. We should make money so much faster. Everybody should making money so much faster. I can't even talk. These energies are so powerful. It's the instant gratification. And if we don't get the instant gratification, we're resentful, we're disappointed, should go faster, make more money. But at the same time, we do have to accept that we have to change as well, and we have to put the effort in and do things in a different way. It's not just, oh, it's changing, I don't quite understand it, the world is changing. Okay, yeah, but I still need to make money quickly. It doesn't really matter what's going on. I need to make money quickly. And I think that instead of that sort of quick fix, just trust yourself to step into the unknown, to bring you that growth, to let go of fear, to let go of judgment or the fear of judgment, or to let go of those patterns that have always been the same. The fool's journey is about, self-discovery, learning, growth. The only way to learn is through experience and to gain wisdom along the way. So embrace the journey rather than focusing uniquely on the money and on the outcome that needs to come quickly. There are limitless possibilities out there. Limitless possibilities. This is an invitation to consider what could be without being weighed down by the past failures, by the doubts, by all the expectations. What could this adventure be if you rid yourself of all the fear of judgment and the past choices, the past money decisions, or the doubts and all that? It sort of lifts the cloud And here you are with this Page of Wands, exploring new, ready to be curious and explore new opportunities. Beginners, a beginner's mind, the desire to explore the new subjects. 59% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. So thank you so much for considering subscribing if you haven't yet. It's just a click, doesn't cost you anything. Huge support for this channel. It makes a huge difference. So thank you so much for subscribing if you haven't yet. And if you already have subscribed, gratitude to each and everyone that have supported this channel from the get-go and everybody along the way. Thank you. Huge shout out to all the members out there that have been supporting this channel. You know who you are. You are amazing. And you know that without you, this channel probably wouldn't exist anymore. And these weekly readings wouldn't exist as well. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to each and everyone supporting this channel. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what this, well, no, let's see what is sort of blocking you right now. Or if you're in that energy of having to make a decision and really leaning towards a new adventure, but yet having a rough time leaving something or a pattern that you've always been in. Let's see, what is holding you back? Fairness. So you're waiting for a deal, or you're waiting for a negotiation, a deal, or the result of a negotiation, or the green light, or something, or maybe you're waiting for a loan or for financial help. That is possible as well. Just know that this negotiation or this exchange of money, however it is, whether it's through administration, banks, loans, salary, business deal, whatever, it's going to be fair. And that's what you're waiting for that fair deal to come in. Whether you're waiting for financial help, even from the community around you, that's a possibility as well. This exchange of money here is igniting this new path. One more card on the Two of Swords, please. One more card on the Two of Swords. Yes. Stay strong. You're in power. You have the willpower. You're in control. And there you are, Leo, again. So you're all in your power. Yes. And again, the Empress. You're all in your power to create this. You're all in your power to make money from your idea, your project, your creativity. But open your heart. Open your heart to this new energy. Page, and page. It's all new. It's beginner energies. Mission forward with the Knight of Cups. Follow your heart. One card on the Lovers, please. Is this a partnership? This is a decision. These are all about decisions. Yes, standing your ground. You're in a good place. You're in a good place. You have defended this. You have defended or tried to convince, or standing your ground on an idea, standing your ground in this negotiation, or in these interviews for a job, or with these businesses or banks or whatever. This is, you're standing your ground. And you're also standing by your beliefs, right? Your theories. It's sort of like that resilience in the face of challenge and choices, or in the face of opposition, right? If you're disagreeing with someone, or if you're trying to convince them, or trying to get the contract signed, trying to get the green light, trying to get the money, stand your ground. Stand your ground. You're in a good place. All right, one more card on the wheel. No, let me change decks. Wheel of Fortune. So how is this moving forward? So it is moving forward. No matter what, it is moving forward. No matter what, it's shifting forward. and it's putting you on the right path. But, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is also accepting the change. Accepting the chaos that goes with it. Yes, there we go. The Magician. High manifestation powers right now. Moving forward. Moving forward. Accomplishing this. Aligning yourself with the outside, right? Aligning yourself. That's what the Magician is all about. Manifestation. Manifesting powers are about aligning you, yourself, your experience, your talent, your knowledge, your ideas with what you have outside. The network, the opportunities, the people, the information, the tools, the companies, right? Aligning yourself to move forward into synchronicities where things just flow, connecting the dots to move into success. It's time. It's time to move forward. It's time to make it happen. You have everything you need. If you're questioning yourself, if you're doubting yourself, you have everything you need. It is time now to move forward in this process. Whatever it is, job, business, project, school, deal, loan, whatever it is. It's time to make it happen. You got this. All right, one more card on the Empress, please. We have the Empress twice, and we get the Emperor taking charge. So not only you're nurturing your ideas, and you're going to make money with your creativity. And when I say creativity, it doesn't mean that everybody's an artist. It doesn't have to be in an artistic sense, right? It is about creating what you want, whatever it is, or this creativity stemming from your ideas. But you're also taking charge. Now, this can be an Aries, a leader, a powerful person around you, or a father figure that's present. But no, I feel like this is you taking charge. So you have the Empress and the Emperor. How powerful is that? Now, this is about setting boundaries, being disciplined, being responsible financially, being responsible in your business, in your career, making those choices and structuring, being the authority, and being the authority in your business or in your energy to make this happen. Taking charge. It's also about, finding, anchoring yourself in stability. So you become the authority in this business, or this becomes a stable income. This can be, but doesn't have to be, but it can be coming from corporate, government, administration, institution. Doesn't have to be, right? But it feels like for you, either you're taking on a role of responsibility, authority, or managerial, or corporate, or it's your own business, or you're creating this new path in your passion. Whatever it is that you want to make happen, that you're trying to make happen, it's long-term. You're planning long-term. This is your long-term vision. This is your legacy. Powerful authority here. If it's not a boss, a powerful player in your career, or even, an older person in your life that's guiding you, helping you, you're certainly becoming the authority in that professional environment. All right, one more card on this Emperor. Okay. One more card on this Emperor, please. Yes, take your time. Balance. Balance, patience, moderation. Balance your emotions. step by step. Take your time. You're aligning yourself. You're connecting the dots. You're protecting your career. You're protecting your job in your future career to be with the right people. You're anchoring yourself in your financial energies. You're anchoring yourself in your choices, but take your time. It's all about the emotional flow, and it's all about stability. Not bulldozing your way through, not rushing into anything. It's about that financial balance. Blending sources of income, right? Avoiding extremes. It's also a good time to heal financial habits. One more card on this, on the Fool, please, on this new adventure for Leo. One more card on this new adventure for Leo. Standing your ground again on a situation that has been delayed, stagnant, not finding solutions. Your hands are tied. Different perspective. It's coming in a different way. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman, both telling me that the next wave, the next energy, the next job, the next powerful career move is coming in a different way. Probably in a way that's unexpected. It's a shift. It's a shift, sort of like karma, right? It's a sudden shift. But it's also important that if you're at that stage right now where it's on pause or it's delayed, not going anywhere, right? If you're still on the Two of Swords and having to make a choice, or not being able to communicate, or not seeing clearly yet, or not quite sure on the direction you're going to take or the financial option you're going to take, it's important to understand that this delay or this pause is there to make you understand maybe that there's sacrifice that might be needed. In other words, sacrifice and change, doing things differently. Maybe making less money, or maybe having to move, or maybe having to do things that you didn't expect you had to do, right, in a way you don't expect. Like, you know, a budgeting, and maybe there's a little budget crisis, and maybe again you need money to relocate, or maybe there's a training process, maybe you have to take classes, or maybe this is a job really coming out of somewhere you're not expecting, and it's taking time. But this pause is needed to let go of control, and it's temporary. It's temporary. So this new perspective, this new path, this new way of seeing things brings clarity on the next move on the career path. Six of Swords, you're getting out of financial difficulties. You're getting out of that mental struggle or impasse. You're moving into smoother waters there after the delay and stagnation. Moving slow, but really, really anchoring yourself in something with more, anchoring yourself in more responsibility and more authority in the business. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road, Leo. If you're interested in a tarot reading, or you're curious in a tarot reading because you never got one before, we do live tarot readings every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, every Monday and or Friday at 7 p.m. or earlier. I know my hours fluctuate, so sometimes I have to change the hours during the week, but Sundays remain at noon. If that's something you're interested in, click the join button, join membership. Yes, it's paying membership, $5, $10, $20 tiers, whatever tier you wish. They all give you access to a tarot reading during live. So you can join us. We would love to have you there. it's a really, really positive energy, and they are real tarot readings. You can ask whatever you want. Doesn't have to be money and career. It can be love, can be personal situation. It can be anything. The only readings I do not do are health readings, as I am not a doctor. So join us in the live. And even if you don't want a tarot reading, just join us in the live when the live pops in, if it comes up in your feed. We would love to have you there. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road, or lesson for the road. That is what wanted to come out for Leos. The World card. Definitely a new cycle, Leo. Definitely integrating, understanding, channeling all the energies that you've had for the last cycle. Everything you're integrating, right, is now pushing you into the next cycle. It's sort of a completion of all the goals you achieved. And so maybe that's why you're in the doubt. Maybe that's why you haven't chosen yet, because that was the end of a cycle. Sorry. Can be graduation as well, right? But there's a real prosperous new chapter ahead. Again, the Emperor taking charge of this new cycle, understanding everything, integrating everything. If you feel unsupported, or you felt left out, or you felt it wasn't enough, you are moving forward, making things official. Look at that, green light ahead, or signature, contract, document. It's all moving forward. Or you are amping up into something more corporate, more traditional. That's possible as well. Nine of Wands. Freaked out but persevering. Moving on to this new adventure, whole new adventure. Much more value to you. Much more value now. Moving into something so much more valuable, Leos. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and everyone for being here, for connecting. Gratitude. Gratitude. I want to say that the magic word here is the next cycle is the breakthrough. That's what I'm hearing. The next cycle is the breakthrough. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put the next cycle is the breakthrough. The next cycle is the breakthrough. Put it down below in the comment section. Or if you just want to share your energies and empower yourself and bring in those manifestation energies, just put the next cycle is the breakthrough down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, Leos. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.